everyone, it's book review with Shalom. Over the years, some families have been consistent in building wealth, and wealth has been traced to some certain names. And when you hear those names, you know that these people are not just wealthy because it was just a luck or something, but these people have consistently used strategies, patterns, and ways, ideas, and they have made wealth something that is permanent within their lineage. The book we'll be reviewing tonight is about one of the families that have been able to build wealth and to sustain wealth for a long time. We'll be looking at Think Like a Billionaire by Trump. Trump is the president of the United States of America, and his family have been known for business and wealth creation over the years. He tried to explain a lot of things about wealth and how wealth comes about. The major parts of this book are 3 points or 3 areas where he tried to advise. I would say this book is more of an advice to you who is trying to be like a billionaire, because he has given more light on real estate, he has given more light on money, he has given more light on business and life in general. So we'll be diving into this book to understand what we should know about real estate, what real estate entails. Trump tried to explain the fact that if you are trying to go into the real estate, be careful the kind of location you purchase your houses. Don't just purchase houses in every location because it's cheap or it's affordable or because that is what you have. He says go to the location, get to know the location, get to know the kind of people that are in the location. He even advised that if you're trying to get a house, go to the location during the weekdays. He says that the weekdays might be quiet and the weekends might be very noisy. So if you're a person who does not really like so much noise, you might want to check out that location during weekends. How are the people like during the weekends? Are they noisy? Are they calm? Are those people friendly before you get a house? And he also advised that you get a broker. A broker is a person that stands as an intermediary. This person knows the environment, this person knows the people, this person knows the real estate business. One of the important things of getting a broker is this person has been into this business. He knows those houses that have stayed for a long period of time, and he knows houses that are just newly renovated and have some exciting advertisements on these houses which might look catching to you, but this broker is into the business. He has the knowledge of the real estate business. So don't decide to get a house on your own. Get a broker and get to know about your environment. The third thing he said about real estate and getting a house is, he said, do not rent a house that costs you more than 25% of your salary. Do you get that point? Do not rent a house that costs you more than 25% of your salary. He said you should make sure that when you're renting a house, it shouldn't cost you more than that. Because at the end of the day, you might end up paying the landowner, the house owner, or paying your agent, and you don't have anything for your family. He says people who want to build wealth are people who understand this principle. He mentioned the fact that you should also be careful in terms of real estate, in terms of getting a house. Do not go for the houses that are so cheap. He's not saying you should spend extravagantly, but he's also saying that cheap can be very dangerous. When something is looking so cheap and so affordable, there is always something about it. There is always something they are not telling you about that property. One of the things Trump mentioned about billionaires is billionaires are people who are determined to impose their visions on others. So you cannot be thinking like a billionaire and be hoping that people will accept your beautiful ideas. There are people who are determined to impose those beliefs, those visions they have on other people. They don't just want other people to believe in them, but they strive to see that other people accept their vision and other people are helping them to run their vision. Now he talks about money. The third point is money. He gives a lot of advice as to how to deal with money, as to how to handle money. One of the things he said about money is financial investments is important and it needs financial intelligence. Don't start a financial investment when you don't have financial intelligence. Everyone that wants to invest, you want to invest in stock, you want to invest in bond, don't just go into investing because you know that other people are making money in that area. Go to investing because you have read, you have learned, you have listened, and you're financially intelligent to know the right investment to do. He also says that when you are going to invest in a company, when you're going to invest in something, don't invest because these people are making progress. Invest because you know what they are doing, you know the value they are adding, and you believe in their journey. So you're not just investing. Yes, we know you want to make a lot of profits. We know you want to make a lot of money. But do you really know what these people are into? Do you know what products they are selling? And have you checked the market to see how competitive that product is going to be in the next 5 to 10 years? Or you're just investing because at this point in time, they're in everybody's lips and you believe that this is where to invest your money in. So be careful where you invest your money. Also, he mentioned the fact that when it comes to money, do not be in debt. Do not borrow money to satisfy pleasure. Let me give you an illustration. You're into business and you want to borrow money in your business because you want to just expand your shop and there are no goods inside the shop. It's good to expand your shop, but Trump is advising that if you must borrow money to put into your business, if you must get loan to put into that business, be careful what you do with the loan you get. Don't get loan that you're not going to put into ventures or projects. Get loans that would produce revenue. Get loans that will accumulate interest to you so that you'll be able to pay back those loans at the long run. Remember that money is a friend to no one, and the moment it comes to your hand, it is eager to leave. So be careful what you do and avoid debt by all means. When it comes to money, he says that money is not a friend to everyone. And he also mentioned that the market is interconnected. So if you're going to invest in a product, look around for other products that are connected to the product you're investing in. Let me give an illustration of a person who is into building, a contractor who sells cement. If you're going to be selling cement, at a period the weather might change, and because of the weather, every other thing, people build at a particular point in time. So you won't be taking a loan or a debt to invest during the raining season because you know that it will be very slow and there will be low sales. During that time, a lot of people do not build. And other goods are also connected. So when you're selling cement, know that the prices of your cement is going to affect the prices of blocks, is going to affect the prices of everything. So study the market to know how interconnected the market is. Don't just invest in a product because you feel that product is going far. The fall in the price of another product can be the reason why your product would also fall. So be careful how or where you invest your money in and watch your business thrive and grow. Another point when it comes to money is don't allow your money to sit down. He says you should consider your money as your employee. You don't hire an employee and allow him to sit in the office all day doing nothing. A lot of people believe in saving. In as much as savings are good, don't just save money, keep them locked up and you're doing nothing about them. You're just wasting your money. So if you are able to think of your money as an employee, you'll be able to put your money to work. So money that is kept is not working, it is wasting. So money that you put into work begins to produce for you, just like you hire an employee and you make sure that when the employee comes to the office, he doesn't have a chair where he sits comfortably and takes coffee. He has something to do that will be able to add value and to be able to bring profits to the company. So money should be put to work and not just be kept around. Now, he gave an advice concerning how to buy stock and how to buy bonds. He said before you buy your stock, make sure you've done your homework. And what is this homework that you're going to do? If you're doing your homework, make sure you've checked, you have all the necessary information you need to know about these people, you have all the necessary information you need to know about how the stock market works. A lot of people are eager to go into the stock market but do not have the information. So they believe that as far as the stock market is concerned, once my money is there, I am going to make profit, I'm going to have dividends coming into my account on a yearly basis and it's okay. No, but there is a period where it rises and there's a period where it falls. So you must also be able to do your homework. Don't go investing without your homework. This will bring us to the last part of this book where he talks about your business, where he talks about your life in general. I told you that Trump wrote this book to give you an advice. You're aspiring to be a billionaire and you're aspiring to build wealth, a generational wealth like the Trump family. Remember that a copy of this book gives you an advice on step to step how to live your life, how to invest money, and how to go into the real estate. Now, how do you do with your business and your life in general? One of the striking things he spoke about is dressing. How does dressing makes you a billionaire? Does dressing have anything to do with being a billionaire? He says that if you must think like a billionaire, you must be careful how you dress. You don't appear anyhow. You don't have an interview and just come looking shabby. You don't have an interview and you come dressing as if you're going to a club. He says the moment he sees somebody and he looks at the way you dress, there is an impression about you that comes to his mind. And I believe other people also have that impression about you. The second thing is you must know how to win friends. You must know how to be friendly to people around. Don't be in a situation where you forget people's name. I think this point is striking because a lot of people don't remember people's name. Let's make an illustration where you meet a celebrity and you're trying to get that person attention and you're shouting sir, sir, sir. It's very annoying because the person will appreciate it more if you can call his name Mr. This person. It shows that you really love him and you really appreciate him. So when you come into the room, make sure you know people's name. In the world of business, in the world of making money, in the world of becoming a billionaire, you're a friend to a lot of people, but at the same time you have to know these people by their name. Remember little details about these people. Secondly, know how to listen to people. Don't be in a hurry to talk. Listen to people. Let them talk. Let them do the talking and then you listen. He said also disqualify yourself, disalarm yourself. Don't let people know how much you're worth. Don't let people know what you're capable of doing. Sometimes pretend to be who you're not and allow them discover. He says it stands at an advantage for you. When people don't know how much you're worth, when people don't know what you're capable of, and then you take them by surprise. So in the world of business, try to take people by surprise. Don't go around bragging about your achievements. Don't go around bragging about the so much money you've done. It is not advisable that you do that. It is advisable that people should belittle you and think that you're not capable of this, and then you prove them wrong. The last point I'll be mentioning tonight on Book Review with Shalom is the fact that Trump said how to win an interview. How to win. How do you win an interview? When you're coming for an interview, what do you do to get the attention? The first thing you should know that if you want to win an interview is always remember to do your homework. When it comes to interview, you can't go wrong. If you have an interview with people, know about the company, know what the company is all about, know who is the CEO, know when the company was established, know the core values of the company, and then find where you fit in. So that when you stand before people to present or when you stand to answer their questions, you will not be confused because you have done your homework. So in every area, in the area of money, in the area of real estate, doing your homework is very important. I would advise you pick a copy of Think Like a Billionaire by Donald Trump. Go through the book, listen and apply to every advice. There are so many things that have been written in this book that we're not able to discuss or I was not able to highlight to you. And it would be great if you can get a copy of this book and also do your homework. See you on the next episode of Book Review with Shalom. Bye for now.